Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. Start with the lesson operations with integers, and the lessons we're going to cover today are add three or more integers, add and subtract integers, find a sign, multiply integers, find a sign, and divide integers. Let's just start with the here I'm on grade 6 math. Chapter we are on right now is operations with integers. Let's just start with this lesson, that is add three or more integers. So adding three or more integers is exactly same like we add two integers. You have to apply the same F10 and just pair the numbers and apply the same rules, right? You have 9 plus negative 10. It's wrong with the. Okay, so solve pair the numbers. Do 9 plus negative 10. So 9 plus negative 10 is negative 1, right? Then negative 10 and negative 11 is negative 12. Let's just start with the test questions. 1 plus negative 18 plus negative 15. So pair the first two numbers, 1 plus minus 18. So just make a pair of the numbers, right? 1 plus negative 18 is minus 17, right? Now you have two negative numbers, just add them and put the negative sign. 7 and 5 is 12 and negative 32 it is. The correct option is negative 32, right? Option number 3 is the correct option. 14 plus minus 2 plus negative 7 plus 17. So just make a pair of the numbers, right? Seven. So 14 minus 2 is 12. Now 12 minus 7 is 5 and 5 plus 17 is 20. So the correct option is 22. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. -6 plus 0 plus -5, which is the correct option. That is my -11. Option number 3 is the correct option. Got it? 16 plus -7 plus -1 plus -13. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1, that is -5, right? Just add all these numbers with a negative sign, right? -13, -1 and -7 makes -21 and -21 plus 16 makes -5. So the correct option is -5. 0 plus 10 minus 14 plus 16. So which is the correct option? 26 minus 14 is 12. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 12. -17 plus 13 equals that is -4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one. -4 plus -10 plus 15, which is the correct option? Correct option is 1. Option number 3 is the Correct option. Plus 11 minus 9 plus negative 14 is the correct option. Hear me now? Hello. I can hear myself. I think there is something wrong at your side. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? It is negative 32 minus negative 17 is positive or negative, which is the correct option. So just look at Just look as this. Hold on. Minus negative. Negative. Minus. Just look at this is subtracting a negative number. That means that is same as subtracting a negative number is same as adding. Still, 32 is greater, right? So you have to put the sign of the greater number. That would be negative. You have to subtract them and answer must have a negative sign. 32 minus 17 is 15. The correct option is 15. You don't have to actually solve them. You just have to see if the answer is positive or negative, right? So that would be negative. 3 plus negative 7. So you're adding a positive and a negative number, right? 7 is the greater number and 7 is have a negative sign. So that means answer must be negative. If either of the number is negative, you have to subtract them and you have to look at the sign of the greater number, right? I think you missed the session I did earlier this week, right? So after this session, go through the lesson I did earlier this week, right? The lesson I covered earlier this week, there I discussed all the rules to how to add, subtract, and multiply and divide the integers. So you must learn the rules, right? Basically, these are the integers with positive and negative sign, right? Just look at this example. That is 3 plus minus 7, right? 7 is the greater number. So 7 is, if 7 is the greater number and 7 has the sign negative, that means the answer is negative, right? You have to put the sign of the, with the answer, you have to put the sign of the greater number. 7 is greater, so answer must be negative. Also, you have to subtract them, right? Yes, that's the case when one of the number is positive and the other number is negative. You have to put the sign of the greater number. So that would be answer is negative. Okay, is 21 plus 5 positive or negative? Both the numbers are positive, right? There is a case when you are adding numbers, right? It same signs. Answer must have a sign same as the numbers. If both the numbers are positive, the answer is positive. If both the numbers are negative, answer is negative, right? That is for the adding, right? When you are adding two numbers with a different sign, you have to put the sign of the number that is greater in magnitude. These rules are for the adding integers. The correct option is positive. Okay, is negative 7 plus negative 82 positive or negative? So now you are adding two negative numbers. So answer must be negative. The correct option is negative. Is 4 minus 3 positive or negative? 4 is the greater number. 4 is positive. Answer must be positive. The correct option is positive. Negative 31 minus negative 44. Now they are subtracting, right? But subtracting a negative number is same as adding. You are subtracting a negative integer. Subtracting a negative integer is same as adding. Now 44 is the greater number. That is positive. So answer must be positive. The correct option is positive. These are the rules for the subtracting integers, right? Right. So the first thing is you must learn the rules. So go through the lesson I did earlier this week, right? After covering the session, you can do this session again. Then that would be easy for you. That is positive. Is negative 13 plus 3 positive or negative? Negative it is, right? Because 13 is greater. 13 has a negative sign. Answer must be negative. Is negative 48, negative 63 positive or negative? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me next lesson. The next lesson is multiply integers, find the sign. Now you are going to apply the rules for multiplying the integers. So when you multiply the integers, the rules are very. Let me just recall the rules for the multiplying integers. Just listen to me carefully, right? When you are multiplying two numbers, right? If both the numbers have the same signs, right? Either both the numbers are positive or either both the numbers are negative. Answer must be positive, right? That is the rule for multiplying. And when both the numbers have different sign, like one of them is positive and one of them is negative, answer must be negative. These are the rules for the multiplying integers, right? Okay, let's just start with the first. Is 8 times negative 7 positive or negative? One of the number is positive, like both the numbers have opposite signs. One of them is positive, one of them is negative. So answer must be negative. If either of the number is negative, answer must be negative. Got it? If either of the time, if both the numbers are positive, so answer must be positive, right? Both the numbers have same signs, so the answer is positive. So the correct option is positive. Is 5 times negative 10 positive or negative? One of the number is negative, right? So answer must be negative. The correct option is negative. Is negative 4 times 1 positive or negative? Negative it is, right? One of the number is negative, so answer must be negative. Negative it is, right? Is 6 times negative 1 positive or negative? Yes, negative. The correct option is negative. Is 12 times negative 3 positive or negative? Negative it is. The correct option is negative. Is 5 times negative 8 positive or negative? Negative it is. The correct option is negative. Is 8 times 4 positive or negative? Positive it is because both the numbers are positive, so answer must be positive. Is 1 times 8 positive or negative? Positive it is. The correct option is positive. Is negative 7 times negative 10 positive or negative? Positive it is. The correct option is positive. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. And the next lesson is divide integers, find the sign. So when dividing the integers, you have to apply exactly the same rules like we just applied on the multiply integers. Right? If both the numbers have same signs, the answer is positive. If either of the number is negative, answer must be negative. Both the numbers are positive, so answer must be positive. Is 99 divided by negative 11 positive or negative? One of the number is negative, so answer is negative. Is negative 90 divided by negative 9 positive or negative? Both the numbers are negative, so answer must be positive. The correct option is positive. Is 12 divided by 3 positive or negative? Positive it is. The correct option is positive. Is 30 divided by 3 positive or negative? Positive it is. The correct option is positive. Is 28 divided by -7 positive or negative? The correct option is negative. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is 10 divided by 2 positive or negative? Positive it is. The correct option is positive. Is 27 divided by 3 positive or negative? Yes, positive it is. The correct option is positive. Is 88 divided by 8 positive or negative? Yes, positive it is. The correct option is positive. The correct option is negative. Negative 72 divided by 9 is negative. Is -1 divided by -1 positive or negative? Positive it is. The correct option is positive. Is -56 divided by 8 positive or negative? The correct option is negative. Okay, we are done with the lesson. We have covered today are add and subtract integers, find the sign. Sorry, add three or more integers, add and subtract integers, find the sign. Multiply integers, find the sign. Divide integers, find the sign. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5. So if you have related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask questions. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.